We go to the second part of the Sunday school, communication content. Communication content. When we talk about communication content, it is what the information you are relaying through your communication. It is the subject matter, what you want that person listening to you to understand, to comprehend. It takes your communication content is verbal, it is non-verbal, because as you're communicating with that person, he is listening to you, reading your lips, reading your body language, and ready to run with the message you are passing. So the content of the message God gave to Noah this morning was that I will never again destroy life with a global flood. It's like a promise of preservation. That is the content of today's message to Noah. To everybody you meet, you need to understand the content of what they're communicating to you. Communication content. And when God communicated this to Noah, you can't understand what it means is that Noah, I want you to be at peace. Don't be afraid. I know you've seen the havoc that the destruction of mankind with flood caused, but I can assure you it will never happen again. Communication content. God communicated his covenant of preservation to Noah in the Bible lesson of today. What do you communicate to people? When people are communicating to you, what do you hear? Every communication has a content. The onus is on you to interpret the verbal information you're getting and the unspoken words. Of course, when we're talking about communication, it's strictly the verbal information you're receiving, not necessarily the unspoken one. We'll come to that when the Lord brings us to that. For the purpose of the Sunday school is what you're listening to, you can hear what you communicate, what is being communicated. So for you to be an effective communicator, you need to define your communication content so that you're not misunderstood or misconstrued. For you to be an effective communicator, you don't open your mouth because you want to open your mouth. Everything you say has to be structured. And that is the meaning of the higher meaning of communication content. It is a structured communication. So when it is not structured, you will not achieve the purpose you want to achieve. Now, as the communication is two-way, now as the person listening, before you form an opinion, before you arrive at what you understand, the question you should ask yourself is, what is the content of this communication? Get it clear. Shut the door to your mindset, to your bias, and listen to the person well. Be present. A lot of people are not present when they're being communicated to, so they miss the communication content. Their biases, their mindset, the blockages in their life will now begin to distort the communication being passed to them. So for you to be a good listener, you have to understand communication content. A lot of the relationship that went bad today is a built up of lack of getting communication content. Some people arrive at hating people after a while because every time that person opens his or her mouth, they have closed their mind to what he has to say, or they have a mindset or a bias. Oh, is it not that man they said did this at so time? What's your business about what a third party is saying? Why don't you form your opinion based on your encounter with that person? By listening to the communication clearly and getting the communication content. So God is saying to you this morning, as a child of God, it's never too late for you to work on yourself and understand the concept of communication and communication content. Your life will be better for it.